Let's see how Planyard helps to simplify the client billing process, how it helps to quickly create client payment applications, and how Planyard helps you to stay on top of the prepayments, retentions, change orders, and sales invoices. Let's go to our Planyard demo project, where we have listed our client schedule of values in a separate category section from the cost codes or budget items that we use in the budget. So first, we need to create our client contract. So we'll go to Client Contract menu item and click Create a Client Contract. On the right, we upload all our client contract documents so they are all in one place with the client contract financials and not in a separate file folder. Let's call it the Demo Project Contract. We select the client company or add a new one, if it's a new company. To automate the retention booking, we click to add Contract Retainage and enter the amount of retention we book for each of our client payment applications. Say we're going to book 5% retention for each payment application. We may also click Manually Book Retention to manually book the retention when creating payment applications. Then we select in bulk to select the budget items for our client contract. So we go to the client's schedule of values budget category and select all the items in the section. Here, we see the client budget units, quantities, and rates. When we hit Submit, we registered a new client contract. If we send a prepayment invoice to our client, we ask our accountant to upload it on Planyard simultaneously. The project manager logs on to Planyard, sees the prepayment invoice, selects the client company, and selects that this is a prepayment invoice for our demo project contract. Let's say it's worth 10,000 British pounds, which is the currency for our demo project. Now, if we go to our client contract, we can see the prepayment invoice linked to it. As we agree upon a change order or variation, we can immediately register it on Planyard so there is no risk of forgetting to bill the client. We can open the client contract and click Add a Change Order. To register a new budget view change order, we click 1 again to add a new change order. Item number 1. Number 1. Say, the price is 10,000, and in the target cost column, we enter 8,000, which is how much we think it will cost us to build the change order. We also see that we will be delivering $2,000 worth of profits for this item. Now, we also need to enter the item name and cost to the client to register the change order in the client contract. When we go to our project dashboard, we see our initial client budget and the new committed costs, which are more important as they also include the newly added variation. To create the client payment application for valuation, we can open our client contract and click Add a Payment Application. Instead, we can go to the Valuations and click Create Client Payment Application. Here, we see the initial client contract, the amount committed, the change orders, and the prepayment that still needs to be settled. We have completed 50% of the demolition work and 10% of the structural changes. We may also deduct the prepayment here, so nothing is remaining. We have also completed the change order by entering 100% in the current month's progress column. Now, let's click Create Payment Application or Progress Report. Enter the dates and now, we can download the payment application PDF file with Planyard, automatically calculating the total current month financial progress, the amount of prepayment settled, the amount of retention booked, and the amount we want to invoice the customer. If our client disagrees with our current month's progress, we may open the payment application and click Change. If all is correct, we forward the payment application PDF to the accountant, who exports the sales invoice from the accounting system, sends it to the customer, and simultaneously uploads it on Planyard. So, as the project manager logs on to Planyard, he sees a new sales invoice, opens it, selects the client company, and then that this is a sales invoice to the client payment application. Just verify if all the calculations are correct on the invoice and hit Submit. So now all our sales invoices are located under the Income tab in one list. Planyard simultaneously updates our client contract. Now, when we go to our project, the dashboard shows the client's original budget, the committed income, the approved income, the remaining income, and so forth. Once you finish building the project and the warranty period starts, add the project to the warranty period projects list. As the warranty period ends, go to the project client contract, Review how much retention is booked, and issue the client the invoice to return the retention.